Here we are in section 5.1, exercises 1 through 8. Introduction to polynomials, make sure we have the basics down. Classify each of the following as monomials, meaning one term, binomials, two terms, trinomials, three terms, or polynomials, meaning 1, 2, 3, well, or more of them. So in this case, we have one term, two terms, three terms. So that is a trinomial. Number two, there are no plus or minus signs, so this is all one term. That is a monomial. Let me see. This is all times together, and that's all times together, so this is a binomial. And then number 4, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quintinomial? Nah, we're not labeling anything bigger than 3. With a special term, it is just a polynomial. But certainly, we would refer to all of these as polynomials under the big umbrella, and then anything bigger than 4, we just call it a polynomial. Good. All right, number 5, identify each term. Name the coefficient, the degree of each term, and then the degree of the whole polynomial. So here we have a term 9, and here we have a term 3k. The coefficient here is 9. There's no variable on there. The coefficient here is 3, and then the degree is 0, and the degree on this term is 1. We're looking at the exponent on the variable. And now, to take the degree of the whole polynomial, the degree is the largest one of these. So the degree equals a 1. All right, so number 6, we have three terms. We have x squared, we have 8x, and we have 16. X squared, the coefficient is 1. 8x, the coefficient is 8. 16, the coefficient on that constant term is 16. Now the degree on each one of these, this is a constant term, so it has no variable at all. This has a variable to the power of 1, and that has a variable to the power of 2. So the degree of the whole polynomial is 2. All right, number 7. We have 13x cubed is 1, then x squared is the next one, then 5x is the next one, then 3 is the next one. Coefficient on each one of them. This one is a 13, that's a 1, that's a 5, that's a 3. So the coefficient is the number in front of it, and then the degree is the exponent on the variable. It's a 3, that's a 2, that's a 1, that's a 0. Degree of the polynomial is the largest one of those, which is a 3. This is a third degree polynomial. And the last one, 3 terms. It looks like a negative 2b to the 7th, a negative 14b, and a 3. Coefficient would be negative 2, negative 14, and a 3. Notice those minus signs. Stick with those coefficients like white on rice. And the degree of each one of them, this would be a 7, that's a 1, and that's a 0. So the degree of this polynomial equals 7. The largest one of those. Good.